Hey, hey, tribe. Welcome back. Holy shit. I cannot believe it. This is the kickoff episode 110 of season 11. God, I don't even know. I was literally like trying to reminisce back to when I started this podcast, why and how crazy and goofy I was when I had the med spa and like my producer would come and record me. And I can't believe the growth and the evolution. So thank you again so much for supporting me, being part of the tribe, all your love, all your feedback. You totally are the reason that this podcast exists and allows me to have a platform to share with you tips, tricks, tools, formulas, basically just best practices in an effort so that you guys have the knowledge, not the guesswork of how to run and have and sustain a profitable practice. So, last podcast, we discussed these big, hairy, scary goals for 2026. Well, I think equally what's important is that we have to be honest with ourselves. And I don't care, you guys, even if you've been running the most successful practice. We have some of the most successful, very famous key opinion leaders. I mean, we have clients of all walks of life. And so I don't want anyone to be listening to think that you're above it. And please understand, you guys are physicians, you're providers. You understand the analogy about literally taking your car to the shop and lifting up the hood and stalled out and you don't know why. You know, you may intuitively know things, but I'm talking about the real power of a business evaluation, why every practice needs it. One, to grow, to prioritize, to scale, to sell. And you heard me talk about it. We can't be exit ready like, a million years from now, or maybe for you guys, it's a year from now. We have to be doing this from day one. So I wanted to kick off season 11 with something that I think is just, again, a very critical component to any practice. And if you've followed me for a long time, or if you're brand new, one, welcome. Two, there's stuff on YouTube. There's a lot of, again, quantifiable, we're a very results-driven company. This is not theory. This is not guesswork. This is like what we do to help practices grow and have these huge leaps of revenue increases, conversion increases, profit increases, ability to sell for like 10x multiples, if not more. So what is the problem today? 90% of aesthetic practices literally do not measure their data. They don't. That is a pure statistic. They don't know where to focus. They wait till it's like too late. They kind of just say shit like I'm super busy. They think they could be doing better. They don't really know where. They have reports. It's fragmented. They have some data. It's like all over the place. Their team's busy, but they're not connecting. They're not talking. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I know. Are you like, holy shit, that's me? That's what my practice kind of feels like, chaos. I don't want it to be chaos. I want you to feel like you're not going to like waste any more time and money. And you're going to really say, you know what? I've never looked under the hood, or I think I know certain things, but not in the way that we're going to provide it to you. So a business evaluation, we have around 80 clients on retainer. We're launching a new, something very exciting, something new, several things new this year. But this isn't like a quick review. It's not a quick fix. It is not surface level audit. I mean, you guys, this is a down and dirty, a very, very robust diagnostic of your entire business, your practice, your numbers, your systems, your operations, your team, your training, your patient flow, your pricing, your service mix, your compensation, your equipment. Shit, I just literally rattled off 11 things. You're like, oh my God. I know. Hell, I'm like, oh my God. We audit your entire business. Okay. Then we write you a formal business report. Because if you're trying to grow in 2026 and you don't know what's actually driving or blocking the profits, that's not building a plan, you guys. It's guessing, hoping for some other outcome. And you guys already know it. I've said this for years and years and years. I teach all over the world. I've spent time in other countries. It's all the same. The practices that want to grow, they're invested in their team, they're invested as an entrepreneur, they're not just a provider working in it, they're working on it. They see the value in working with experts like our team because they want scalability. They want predictability. They don't want gut feelings. They don't want stress. They don't want chaos. They don't want burnout. They don't want teams leaving. And that's sadly because there really isn't anyone until we launched 4S. This is going to be our third year, which we're so excited about. But they're making decisions based on real numbers, real benchmarks, real KPIs, real trainings. That's where we identify these leaks and areas of opportunity. So today, I really want us to dive into what the business evaluation is, the most common blind spots that are costing practices millions of dollars, and what this can really do for your business. So let's dive in. So I think I rattled off 11 things. I'm going to say it again. We look at your financials, your P&L, your balance sheet, every KPI, provider productivity, performance, pricing, service mix, payroll, comp, marketing, scheduling, utilization, patient flow, patient journey, team structure, operational. That's holy shit, literally almost 20 things. And I'm not even done. That's just 20 things. I hope that you're sitting back going, holy shit, I didn't even think about that, or we've just been doing it the same old way. So if one of those things, you guys, is leaking, it's going to force you. One, you're losing money. It's going to force you to work twice as hard to get results that we can fix instantaneously. So it's very difficult to fix what you can't see or what you don't know. And many people are operating just blindly. And I'll use one simple analogy. We're super booked. We're really busy. There's money in the bank. I get it. Maybe that's true. And maybe that's for real. But again, if the profit margins aren't where they need to be, if productivity isn't there, if conversions isn't there, if RPH isn't there, if average spend is, I could go on and on to back into it. This isn't a coincidence. It's honestly just, I say this with love, it's either being ignorant that you're not willing to say, oh my God, working with experts is the best thing I could do. It's going to make me millions. And if people that have worked with us, you guys know, people have made millions. And, we're going to be able, it's just a misalignment. We want to help fix that. Okay. So we don't want you to be underpriced or overstaffed or poor schedules or low conversions and lack of retention and people aren't coming back and you're discounting and you're buying more equipment to get more people in the door and more marketing to get more people in the door. This is the shit we hear all the time and that just doesn't work. It is a proven fact. We hear it every day, all the time. I don't want you to work more. I want you to work smarter. I want you to understand how do we grow a business built on facts, built on data, built on training. Okay. So what are some of the blind spots that we've been able to fix that make practices so much money? We don't understand our true revenue per hour. Okay, we look at it three ways: revenue per hour, by service category, by room utilization, by day. Okay, then we're looking at productivity. How busy are our people? If they're not busy, why not? Is it the quality of leads? Or what do we need to do to fix, again, people being busy? Or do we need to nurture the ones we have so they're coming back more frequently? Looking at your pricing and your service mix, it's usually a killer of profitability. So people think pricing is, or maybe a marketing issue. I need to discount this thing. That's not going to create profitability. So what do we see? We see people either underpricing, services are taking way too long. You're not as efficient in the room as you should be. Your price points don't match skill and your overhead. And or you're doing services. Oh my God, I love this. Looks like it's like 4th of July. Your services are not yielding the highest profit margins. We need to eliminate them. Thinking about your staffing, it's usually misaligned based on demand. This is a big one. Payroll is usually out of whack. Payroll can be a practice's biggest expense. Most people don't understand. Compensation plans, ratios. Is the model structured right? Is the provider generating enough revenue to warrant labor cost? Okay, so, and it's scary to change a practice's plan. We have a practice in Florida. I think they have over 40 people. We changed the whole damn thing. But it is the greatest reward you can do, because when your team feels that you're going to be implementing compensation models that actually reward behaviors, but that are aligned to the company goals, everybody wins. Okay, so we want better scheduling, better utilization, better flow, better systems. Then conversions. I mean, again, I talk about this all the time. Conversions are usually they're hidden. They're hidden in plain sight because nobody's in the room, listening to consultations. One, a lot of times I hear, Terri, we have poor follow-up. Like, we're not really tracking that. Or my system sucks and it doesn't really track the data the way I want. And then if you don't have call tracking, you have no idea what's being lost on the front end of the phone. So we have to look at, again, your lead to consult, consult to close, no-show rates, your follow-up rate, rebooking rate. So many conversion metrics we want to look at. If you're not looking at it and you don't know what the benchmark is, that means you're spending money in marketing to get people in the door that aren't converting. We have to back into that. We have to say, is it a training problem or a lead quality problem? And it's usually both. Okay, retention is weak. It's weak because nobody's really measuring it. Or you're like, yeah, he or she comes back for the Botox every 3 months or for injectables or lasers. But I want you to be thinking about the patient lifetime value overall, meaning if you're doing a treatment plan, patients should be coming back to the practice for multiple things, not the same thing, multiple things. So retention is the profit lever that most practices just ignore. I need you to nurture the ones, that you have. So let's get real. This is exactly where, I love it. We're a very simple company. Okay. People hire us, private coaches. We are their consultant. Every practice, no matter what, goes through the audit. They have to. That's how we identify the health of the practice, write you a formal report and identify what's wrong, work with you very closely, holding hands to execute the change. Okay. Most people say, though, or without having experts or a lift under the hood, they want to fix something. They don't know what. I need you to stop doing certain things, but they're like, I don't know how and when. I want to do training, but when am I going to do it? I want this immediate change. I'm not sure how to get it. Like, what financial impact is this going to have? Yes, I'm sure you're going to have all of these questions, but let's talk about let's talk about the reward. Like, when we do these business evaluations and get on the phone, people are either crying, right? Quantifiable results are just exponential, and we can make small changes fast. Our team knows time to value. What is the outcome you want? And how quickly can we get you there? Okay. So I put this down in a couple of weeks. She was on my podcast a while ago, Lisa Lickstein with Lickstein Plastic Surgery. Their team there is incredible. And there was a $300,000 increase in their EBITDA. I think you guys know Shelby Miller is a great friend. I could go on and on and on. The case studies are there. Paco, Renato, Anthony Admire, Renee Burke, Ashley Gordon, Dustin Reed. I could go on and on with our list of clients that they're so happy to share. Little Sue in Michigan. Julie, we're just so blessed with our clients and the people we get to work with, because they see the value. And so let me break down what it includes. People get a little bit confused. So it is a very comprehensive questionnaire that we are going to send to you. You're going to upload some financial assets that we need. And basically, we give you a couple of weeks to fill this out. We do that deep dive, and then we write you a formal business report. So again, we take a comprehensive analysis of your practice. We're reviewing the financials, the KPIs, the performance, the ops, the journey, the pricing, compensation, capacity, warranties, equipment, you name it. We give you, again, this formal business report. We have a 90-minute call to go through the findings with you, to talk through exactly what we find, and more importantly, give you the exact how to of what you need to do to fix it. So I want you guys to really take this podcast to heart, to really, really, really dig down deep and ask yourself, have I ever done it? Am I not good at these certain things? Could these areas of opportunity within my practice, if they could yield this other million or two in results, is that worth it for me to make this investment? You guys, this is the greatest thing that you can do. And like I said, I always say, please don't take it from us. Please watch our testimonials, watch our videos. Because if you're trying to grow in 2026 without a formal diagnostic, one of two things are going to happen. You're going to repeat exactly what happened in 2025, or you're going to make decisions emotionally, and neither one scales. Okay. Most practices don't need any more ideas. They don't need more marketing. They don't need, another piece of equipment. They need direction. They need accountability. They need visibility. They need a plan. Okay. And that is what our business evaluation gives you. So this year, I want you to truly ask yourself, what is enough? What's not enough? What am I not going to be willing to tolerate anymore? If you want something different, I said it on the last podcast. It's scary. It's hard. I get it. Some of the hardest things in life are. But if you want change, this is what it's going to require. So I want you to stop guessing. I want you to be visible. I want you to take action, like massive action. Okay? Because I want you to be disciplined to have this high-performing practice that you set out to do, by the way. So this was all about the business evaluation. I hope you found this valuable. This is ride or die, proven, and I'm really, really excited for you guys this year. I'm excited for the opportunity to get to know more of you, to expand the tribe and all the people that are in our tribe that have worked with us, and to see the fruits of your labor in 2026 and beyond. Thank you all for investing. I don't mean financially. I mean your time and seeing the opportunity in working with us and allowing us to train. You guys know that's what I love to do. And our team is just here to support you. So with that said, this was episode 110, kickoff of season 11. I love y'all. And I am inviting you to call me. Don't wait. Take action now. If this resonated with you, if anything that I said in this podcast resonated, please reach out. Terri Ross Consulting. Click the link, schedule a call with our team, and we cannot wait to hear from you. Talk to you soon, guys. Ciao.